Welcome to Seed Wednesday, everyone. So today, Seed Wednesday is Are You Ready? So I kind of want to say it like I hear it on games or fights or whatever. Are you ready? I know I didn't say it. I don't sound like a commentator, but it is what it is. I just wanted to say that. But are you ready? Is the question for the day. That's Seed Wednesday. Are you ready? When I think about Are You Ready? The first thing I think about, my mind goes to is when I was a little girl, my mom, she used to sit us down. She used to tell us about Jesus and his coming, and no man knowing the hour, no man knowing the day or the time as to when Jesus is to return back on earth for judgment for his people, or for everyone, actually, for judgment. But when I was a little girl, I used to get so afraid of him coming back, and just thinking about the only thing I could think about as a kid was death, which we do know we're living on this earth. We do know that we're going to die one day, right? So that's not a surprise to anyone because we see it every day and we hear about it every day. But needless to say, it's going to happen. I often think about Maya Angelou's, one of her poems. I recall her saying, like, life is like a vapor. Well, it truly is like a vapor. It's like one moment you're here and the next moment you're not here. At the end of the day, we already know that surely we live, surely one day our expiration date is coming. At the end of the day, are you ready? Not are you getting ready, not will you be ready, but are you ready? Believers, we have to continuously be in the speed of readiness. We have to already be ready. That means that at the end of the day, we can't be getting ready. We can't be preparing. It reminds me of like getting ready for work. Sometimes I'm a little sluggish depending on what time I get up or don't get up. The difference is I know what time I have to be to work. I know what time I leave, have to leave work, or what time I have to go out and do a visit or whatnot. At the end of the day, everything has a timestamp. Our lives have a timestamp, whether we know it or not, which we don't know when we're leaving here. You can get a report from the doctor and the doctor say, oh, with what I see or what this report says, your expiration date looks like it's going to be in the next 2 weeks. You can live out beyond that, or you can go before that. At the end of the day, God knows. But are you ready? Because at the end of the day, after this life, you're going to have a new life. But where you spend your new life is going to be dependent on the life you live while you're here on earth. And I didn't come on here to preach to y'all, and I'm not here to preach, but I just want to ask, are you ready? Jesus talks about it and tells us to be ready. He says, be ye also ready, because no man knows the day or the hour as to when I'm coming back for judgment. And that's in Matthew chapter 24, verses 44. You can go and read it for yourself. But are you ready? That's something for you guys to think about. It's not to scare you. It's not to deter you. At the end of the day, I don't feel like I did as a kid, because you know why? It's called relationship. Having relationship with our Father, you're not afraid of somebody you have a relationship with, a good relationship with. No, I'm not perfect, and you're not either. But at the end of the day, it's important for us to have relationship, so we're not at fear. We're not fearful, knowing that one day when we leave this earth, it's going to be better than what it is now. It's going to be way better than what it is now. I'm not going to have to worry about bills, not going to have to worry about this or that. I'm just going to be living with the Father, and I'm going to really, truly be living my best life. Are you ready? Determines where you're going to spend the rest of your life. And that's what I want to come on here and tell you guys. I am motivated about my readiness. I am not in fear, not living in fear. I am really, truly living life, but live it right now as if it's your last time, because no man knows when that day is coming. Either Jesus comes back for judgment, or we leave here before that time comes and, we die to this life. But there truly is life. The true thing about it is, or the good thing about it is, there is life after death. But where you spend eternity is going to be determined upon your life that you live here on earth. And that's the joy of knowing that the life that I live here on earth, oh my goodness. And I'm not perfect, but I know Jesus as my personal savior. And I love him and I have relationship with him. And that's what's going to matter. And I love y'all. That's what I come on here to say on Seed Wednesday today, guys. Y'all take care until we meet again. Be ready.